Hello everybody, my name is Troy Gregory and welcome back to Nauset News. Here are the announcements for this week. Nauset High School will be offering SOS training the week of March 18th. SOS stands for Science of Suicide Training. This is open for 9th and 10th grade students that are taking physical education classes. It's only one lesson, and parents that want more information call the guidance department. The Adulting 101 Skills Fair is back at Nauset Regional High School. It will be held on Thursday, March 21st. Students are welcome to attend this fair during all lunches at the library area. The Skills Fair helps students prepare for life after school. There are a number of vendor tables which students can learn about important skills, such as personal finance, resume writing, and even cooking safety. And finally, senior scholarships are due April 1st. If you're a senior, be sure to write those scholarship applications and get them in before the deadline. Now, for top story, we have Gianna Casale talking to two students who are members of the Gay Straight Alliance and the Human Rights Academy. I-5 student the week at Coelho, interviewed by Tyler Smith, sports by me, fashion police with Kamisha Harriet, fact or fiction with the honors criminology class, It's the Law by the Honors Law class, Build Your Project Update by Kamisha Harriet, Your Money Matters by Thomas White, Street Talk with Tyler Smith. He will be questioning people if they didn't have their electronics all day on Saturday, what would they do? And finally, the special report is about the intern program at Nauset Regional High School, told to us by Gianna Casale. Special shouts to Andrew Keene, Kamisha Harriet, Tyler Smith, and Gianna Casale for being the camera crew today. Now, let's hear for the top story.
Hi, I'm Gianna Casale here with your top story. Last month, a 16-year-old non-binary student, Next Benedict, was beaten in their school bathroom by 3 other high schoolers in Oklahoma and in a community where the anti-LGBTQ beliefs are widespread. Today, we have members from the Gay Straight Alliance and the Human Rights Academy of Nauset who are hoping to express in honor of Nex's memory and the LGBTQIA+ community the raw and honest truth of how living within Cape Cod community feels, as well as experiencing high school at Nauset. So I'm here with Sage Locke and Cypress Rushby. So how did you guys first hear about Nex's story?
Yeah, so I first heard about this actually just like a week ago or so from Ian Hamilton, and that was part of why I felt like this needed to be addressed, because this is not a story that was widely publicized. It felt like, and it's really scary. It's really hard to hear, and as a result, it should really be publicized and well known. And I was also taken aback that the community, there was no pushback, there was no voice to this struggle and this experience.
And how does the story impact you, and is there any way that it should be impacting others?
This story really impacted me just by the fact that someone of a non-binary identity was hurt and harmed in the school, and the fact that the school did nothing about it, that kind of made me scared here, especially since I'm gay. I feel like that's a little well known, but it makes me scared to know that if possibly something happened to me, that I might not be able to get the help that I would need from the school.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Yeah. And then and adding on to that too, so I'd also say, my sister's trans, my best friend is trans, and so I have so much love for both of them, and the fact that this could happen to either of them, and they not find the support or any sort of community involvement afterwards is really just terrifying to me.
So does the Nauset feel like a safe environment for the LGBTQ IA plus community?
It really does. We have a lot of clubs on this campus that support, and there's a lot of staff and administration that are just very nice to like the community. But I think the only issue for me is like students. There are some homophobic students on campus that I'm aware of, especially last year during Pride Month, where me like carrying around a flag for Pride Month was getting me like backlash for it from some people that told me to stop bringing it or to stop waving it around.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. You should be able to express yourself without having anyone say anything about it.
Right.
So how does the community of Cape Cod and Nauset compare to that of Oklahoma?
Well, from what I've heard, at least, it feels more comfortable here in like Massachusetts and like Nauset. It's very nice to hear that in Oklahoma that they did have the support afterwards. And I hope that if something like that, if it ever did happen here, that there would be that same support that they received there.
Yes, definitely. Is there anything else that either of you would like to add?
Yeah. I think just like to the Nauset body of students, that at the core of it, we're all human, and no matter what, just having respect for everyone. And maybe you don't have the same beliefs, maybe you don't have the same political values, all that, but overall, just being willing to be open and appreciate each other and have gratitude is so extraordinarily important. And also, what happened to Nex was really horrible. And I think, nothing like that has happened here. And I really hope that nothing will ever happen here. And I think in order to prevent that, we all need to just really be connected. And I think, of course, it's hard to have connection on like a day-to-day basis, but even just holding the door open for someone, can mean a lot. Yeah.
Well, thank you both.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Gianna Casale here with your top story.
I'm Tyler Smith with your High Five Student of the Week, Zach Coelho, the goalie of the Nauset hockey team. The hockey team has had an amazing season so far, and we owe a lot of it to the goalie, Zach. Zach, can you tell us how long you've been playing hockey?
Well, I've been skating since I was 3 and playing goalie since I was 5, so quite some time.
How do you handle the stress going to a game that has such high stakes?
I'll just try to keep my mind clear and stay focused on every minute.
What is your secret to staying calm?
I don't know, just being chill.
How does it feel like when you're stopping the goals?
It's really fun because whenever you make a save, you hear everyone cheer for you, so that's cool.
Do you have any plans to play hockey at college someday?
I do. I hopefully can do that, so I have to talk to some people about that.
And what do you personally do as a goalie to get better during the off-season? Do you spend time in the weight room, or do you spend extra time skating?
I spend extra time skating, usually once a week, and some time in the weight room too.
And who is your favorite professional hockey player?
Let's say Marc-Andre Fleury.
Okay. That was your High Five Student of the Week, Zach Coelho. Thank you. Here's your high five.
Hi, and welcome back to Your Money Matters. Today we'll be talking about renting tips for first-timers. So, if you recall from a few episodes ago, we were talking about the 50-30-20 rule, which states that 50% of your income should be going directly to your needs, which includes your rent. However, this should only make up about 30% of that 50%, as you still have other things that you need to pay for, such as utilities, food, phone, internet, water, and even a car payment. Now, when you go to actually sit down and sign the paperwork for a house or an apartment, you will have to sign a lease, which is a contract with specific rules and regulations, and if broken, you may not get your full security deposit back, which is typically the first and last month's rent cost. A security deposit is a payment to your landlord that is kept safely, and this is only used if there's damage done to the house. Finally, when you actually go to find a place, you should be looking in cities with a lower cost of living, as everything there is so much less expensive than big cities such as LA, New York City, or Boston. As everything there, you have to pay so much more for gas, groceries, or just to get around in public transportation. Now, as a young professional, it's smarter to live in these smaller cities, such as Syracuse, New York, or Greensville, South Carolina. But as you move up in your career, you will have the means to move into these larger cities. And finally, to start off, while some may not like to hear it, it is important to hear. To get a roommate would be an extremely important idea, as you will be able to split all of your needs in half when it comes to the house. You'll be able to split your rent in half, your water half, your electric in half, internet in half, all of it. You can split in half. This allows you to save so much more money that you can use later to move to one of these big cities like LA and New York. So now you have this extra money so you can afford and you have the means to move to a larger city once you are older. Thank you for tuning in to Your Money Matters, and I'll see you next week.
Hello Nauset News, I'm Kamisha Harriet here with this week's building project update. Finally, we got to hear some wonderful words from Bob the Builder. He's been very busy keeping an eye on the project and giving some wonderful tours. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, the project is moving along very well, and inside it's exciting to see the cabinets and some of the new countertops being installed. Even in some of the bathrooms, the ceramic tile walls and some sinks are being installed, so the finished product can be visualized very well. I've been doing regular tours, and some repeat customers have seen the difference from the raw steel to now some of the finishes going in. And walking through the building, you get a good feel for the flow of the classrooms and how you would walk between buildings. And even on the outside, you can see some of the exterior finishes are all tying in together between the wood, the metal cladding, and the precast stone. Also, the windows have coming a long way, and the rigorous testing that occurs on these windows is incredible. The heavy water spray and the vacuum put inside to simulate the heavy winds that we're exposed to, and the windows have been passing those tests. So we're really progressing very well.
Thank you, Bob, for the information, and I look forward for my tour soon.
Hi, I'm Gianna Casale here with your special report. Today's topic is on the internship program here at Nauset Regional High School that teams students up with various businesses in the community. The teacher in charge of the program, who oversees the students' attendance and grades, is Mr. Kuppins from the Business and Technology Department. Many of the internships are really interesting and include working at various elementary schools, fire departments, and even one of the local kennels. To hear more, we will now interview a few students about their internships. So, Sophia, we hear that you work at Cape Mediation. So what is the business and what do you do there?
So I'm a student intern for my boss. She works with the youth outreach program, and we go into different schools and we teach students about mediation and conflict resolution skills, as well as listening circles. And we also do programs like the conflict resolution program at Nauset for an alternative to like punitive punishment, and yeah.
And how do you feel this internship is fulfilling?
I think it's very fulfilling because two things. One, I get to work with other students to teach them skills, and at the same time, I found those skills super helpful. So I think it's very fulfilling to teach others those same skills to be able to help with their conflicts.
Yeah, definitely. And what's your favorite part of the internship?
My favorite part of the internship is probably meeting new people. I get to meet a lot of really interesting adults and learn more about what they do professionally, as well as meeting a lot of other students around Cape Cod who have similar interests or that I'm helping them with mediation and conflict resolution.
It's a great job that you're doing. It's great work. And since you're a senior, do you hope to do some of this in the future as well?
Yeah, I eventually want to go into law, and so those two things kind of pair side by side, so yeah.
Well, thank you, Sophia.
Of course.
So I'm here with Devin, and the custodians always talk about all your hard work that you do. So what kind of things do you do with them?
Yeah, so earlier in the school year when we had soccer going on in the backfields, we were lining them with the painters. We'd just
yeah.
we'd have to walk down the lines. It was just necessary work to get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And why do you think the internship is fulfilling?
Well, later on in the year, we'll be doing work like cutting the fields with the Kubotas and more of the heavier machinery.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be good later on in life, you know, regardless of what I do,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be important.
Yeah, to learn new things like that.
Yep.
And what is your favorite part of the internship?
Right now, I'm more excited for later on using the heavy machinery, but that's what I'm learning right now. So it's more learning what it is, so that's what I'm doing. I'm starting that now, and I'll be learning that in the next couple weeks, so sort of right now.
Well, thank you, Devin.
No problem.
So I'm here with Izzy Hardwick, and we hear that you worked for SPAT. So can you tell us what that is and what you do there?
Yeah, so SPAT actually recently changed to Wellfleet Oyster Alliance, but I did my senior project with them, and I was able to help with like the marketing and advertising for their planning of Oyster Fest, so that was really fun.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. And why do you think this internship was so fulfilling?
I got to do some hands-on work and like also be able to observe, so I was able to get like multiple aspects of like the marketing industry.
And what has been your favorite part of it?
My favorite part is definitely like being able to like do my own stuff and like have creative like freedom with like doing advertisements and like promoting.
And since you're a senior, do you see yourself doing this type of work like in the future?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going into journalism and communications next year, and like I hope to go into either marketing or public relations in the future.
Thank you, Izzy. It is clear that the internship program here at Nauset is very successful, and we would like to thank Mr. Kuppins and all the students who have participated. Again, I'm Gianna Casale here with your special report.
Welcome to It's the Law, brought to you by the Honors Law class. I'm Ethan Beer, and today we'll be talking about JOL and JL restrictions. A permit holder who is under the age of 18 may not drive between the hours of 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. unless accompanied by a parent or legal guardian who is licensed with at least 1 year of driving experience in Massachusetts. This is a good restriction because during those driving times, it can be very dangerous late at night driving by themselves. This has been It's the Law, brought to you by Ethan Beer, and see you next time.
Hello, and welcome to It's the Law, brought to you by the Honors Law class at Nauset Regional High School. I'm Richie Celine, and today we'll be talking about JOL restrictions. In Massachusetts, teens with a JOL, a junior operator's license, are not allowed to drive with passengers under 18 in their car for the first 6 months of having their license. Exceptions are made for siblings. This is because friends are more likely to distract new drivers while they are still learning how to drive. Like the rest of JOL restrictions, this law is put in place for the safety of everybody involved. Once again, I'm Richie Celine, and this has been It's the Law.
Hello everybody, my name is Troy Gregory, and welcome back to sports. First off, a giant congratulations to the boys hockey team. They had another win this past weekend in the Final Four of the state tournament. They won 6-0 against Somerset Berkeley, and will now move on to the state finals, which will be held on March 17th against Marblehead. At the TD Garden in Boston, wow, what an amazing accomplishment. Good luck, boys hockey. A fan bus was ordered, and the school is even doing a school-wide send-off on Friday. Next, mark your calendars for the following informational items. Spring sports starts on Monday, March 18th, right after school. On Friday, March 22nd, it's the Powder Puff Volleyball Tournament, sponsored by the freshman class. It will be at the middle school from 5 to 8 p.m. Finally, on Saturday, March 23rd, it's the Evening of Champions, put on by the athletic department, and will be held at the Pelham House from 6 to 9 p.m. This is Troy Gerger with your Nauset Sports Highlights. Go Nauset! Vaping is dangerous.
It has poisonous chemicals.
It's toxic.
It's addicting.
It's expensive.
It's an invisible danger.
It's bad for your lungs.
It can cause cancer.
It's not worth it.
Your future depends on it!
You need to say no!
Welcome to Fact or Fiction, brought to you by the Honors Criminology class and the book Criminology: The Core by Larry J. Siegel. I am Rory Whiteman. Fact or fiction, drug dealers are violent street thugs. This is fiction. Many drug dealers approach their profession in a business-like fashion, offering deals, undercutting the competition, and using violence to scare off the rival customers. I believe in this statement because being a drug dealer probably takes a lot of skill and moving sharp and being aware of your surroundings at all times. So, thank you for listening.
Good morning, Nauset News. I'm Kimisha Harriet here with this week's Fashion Police. This week's topic is the types of bottoms, which includes like plain and stylish and pretty colorful. Let's go check out some bottoms. Hi, Nauset News. I'm with Ian today. Can you please tell me about your bottom, your style of pants?
Absolutely. So I'm wearing a more relaxed fit, straight leg pair of jeans from Express. They're a nice heavyweight, and these are my go-to pants right now. I wear them most days.
Are they warm?
They are quite warm and nice and soft. They're wearing me nicely.
Thank you, Ian. Hi, Nauset News. I'm your RJ and Tyler. Can you tell me about your style of pants?
It's kind of like a warm, cozy winter style. Today it's pretty windy outside.
I guess it looks kind of warm.
Yeah, it's really comfortable.
How about you, Tyler?
I just have jeans. That's the only thing out of my closet is jeans. There are like 10 pairs of jeans and nothing else.
Thank you. They look really good.
Thank you.
Hi, Nauset News. I'm here with Gianna. Can you please tell me about your style of pants today?
So for today, I just decided to wear these. Oh, whoa, fall downstairs. I decided to wear these jeans. They're really cool and like simple and cute, and they have like laced like pockets on the back. So yeah, that's my pants for today.
They look really cute. Thank you. Hi, Nauset News. I'm your factory today. Can you please tell me about your style of pants?
They're like, I don't really exactly like them. They're really soft on the inside. They're plaid. I really like wearing them because they're really comfortable.
Yeah, I think they're perfect for this kind of weather.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you. Hi, Nauset News. I'm here with Abby and Kristen. Can you guys please tell me about your style of pants today?
Okay, so I decided to wear these pink pants because my friend was wearing the same pants but in black. So yeah, and they're really comfy. So and they're flares. So yeah.
I'm wearing fur leggings because it's actually not raining today, so I thought it'd be a good day to wear them, and that's it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Hey, John, look at those cool pants.
Hi, Nauset News. I'm here with Olivia, Ray, and Kurt. Can you guys please tell me about your style of pants? Kurt.
Well, just got these pants out the dryer, so that's it.
What about you, Ray?
Well, I think it matches really well with the green shirt and a black exterior.
I'm wearing a tan tank top underneath the sweatshirt, so I matched it all together.
Thank you. I'm Kimisha Harriet, signing off as this week's Fashion Police. For my outfit, it's not like a style of pants, but it's like a romper with like a top and a jeans attached to each other. So thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Tyler Smith with your Street Talk question of this week. If you couldn't use electronics all day on a Saturday, what else would you do to keep yourself busy? Let's go find out. I'm with Jake Eldridge and Max Lanzetta. And I'm asking them, if you couldn't use your electronics all day on a Saturday, what else would you be doing to keep yourself busy?
Definitely play basketball.
I would also be playing basketball.
Unless I was busy like tonight at 6:30.
At Bourne Gallo Arena.
Huge playoff game, Elite 8.
6:30. Be there and be rowdy.
I'm here with Lula Punch. If you couldn't use your electronics all day on a Saturday, what else would you be doing to keep yourself busy?
Probably I would go to hang out with my grandparents, hang out with my dogs, and hang out with my family. Maybe take a walk outside.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm here with Xavier, Michaela, and Blake. If you couldn't use your electronics all day on a Saturday, what else would you be doing to keep yourself busy?
Who's going?
Okay. I would probably either be like cleaning my room or like playing basketball.
I would probably go for maybe a run or for preparing for track season coming up maybe.
I would be down at the shop working on a four-wheeler.
I'm with Sebastian Diaz. If you couldn't use your electronics all day on Saturday, what else would you be doing to keep yourself busy?
I would probably go to like my neighbors and try to play some like actual real football. I'd play like soccer and stuff and try to practice because that's like one of my favorite sports. I'm not really good at it, but like hopefully I'll get better.
Okay, thank you, Sebastian. I'm with Troy Gregory. If you couldn't use your electronics for a whole day on Saturday, what other activities would you be doing?
I would help my parents out with errands that they have, probably.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, man.
I'm with the street talk specialist, Gianna Casale. If you didn't have your electronics all Saturday, what other activities would you be doing?
I would probably be either playing with my dogs or like coloring. I'm really into coloring right now, so I would probably do that.
Okay.
Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone for answering my questions. I'm Tyler Smith, and this has been Street Talk. As for me, I probably actually got my homework done for once and ride my bike and problem done. Thank you.